the first thing is that you need to be in a place of safety. That's the first thing. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is a disorder that is started by being in a situation where you feel threatened, you feel powerless, that you can't change the situation, and your life could be threatened in some way. So the first thing is to get to safety. So if that's a physical abuse or sexual abuse situation, get to safety. If it's an emotional abuse situation, then that means you might have to distance yourself from the words and from the people who are saying those words that are verbally and emotionally so you got to remove yourself from a situation first, because then that's where the healing begins, once you are in a safe place, an emotionally safe place, not just physically, but an emotionally safe place. And then you're going to need to bring in people who are supportive to you. There has to be people, at least one or two people that you can trust. And that's where things tend to fall apart, is that sometimes we have a tendency to trust the wrong people. So it's really important that you find someone who is actually trustworthy, who is worthy of you giving them your trust and allowing them to help you. So then once you're in a situation where you have someone that is trustworthy, that can help you in different ways, and then that's where you start building yourself. You go to therapy. You might need to get help to pay for it, who knows, but you go to therapy, you go to see a doctor if necessary, and then you start relying on those people to help you. So you're going to build yourself a team that's dedicated to your well-being. And then you start looking at what challenges you face. So I say this because it's not about medication. First of all, there is not a single medication out there right now that's FDA approved specifically for PTSD. So all the medications that I prescribed they have been approved for depression, they've been approved for anxiety, they've been approved for psychosis. So the medical profession treats it as a symptomatic sort of experience. We're going to treat your symptoms, whereas PTSD is a whole experience, and you don't get better unless you're in a safe place, because you're going to constantly be re-traumatized. So the first thing is get in a safe place, and then start getting treatment. And then a lot of it is mood lability. What that gentleman had, I believe, had asked about anger. There's a lot of emotional reactivity that comes with the powerlessness of being in a traumatic situation. And so that's where we start the treatment, and then starting routines and getting the therapy and doing the work of learning to control yourself in triggering situations. So get in a safe place, just to recap, get in a safe place, find trustworthy people, and then get to therapy. And then you may or may not need medications to help lift you out of depression or to stabilize your mood. And then you keep doing it.